What did you learn anything or glean anything from going on the Hella Mega tour with the guys from Green Day and Weezer? You've worked with the Rivers. You learn anything from those elder statesmen, if you will?
What did we learn from those guys?
I will say, Green Day, I was surprised at the way that they interact as people, because I think the longer you go on as a band, it's really easy. You hear these stories about these famous bands that, like, they're business associates at this point. They're not.
We'd be sitting with a cup to the door, trying to like catch new Green Day songs, put them out before they put them out,
Yeah.
And we would just hear them laughing with each other, and we're like, "What are they doing? What is happening?"
I like that.
I need to know this now.
I like that pivot from a joke into a reality. No, they really get on with each other. They really hang out with each other, which is kind of one of those things that it's silly because you kind of forget, but it's really important in a band. Is like to be buddies, to like hang out with each other, and we always have. But I think it's sometimes you get kind of carried away in whatever you're doing, and it's like it's nice to like we should all go out to dinner, like little things like that, because it's very silly, but it pays dividends later.
Right.
You guys you're in it together.
And my biggest, I think, or one of the biggest takeaways was that people are like asking us about what we were thinking about when we made this record, and I thought a lot about like when us and My Chemical Romance and Panic and Paramore were all kind of going on TRL for the first time. I think Green Day could have easily just gone and been like, we'll just make some like music like this, and we'll just and instead they made like an insane record, like an insane rock record, and Boulevard Broken Dreams, and like it, and in a weird way it was like adjacent to us, but you felt that it was like spiritually bigger than all of it, like they'd been doing it since the 90s, or whatever, and I think that really, the idea of that, of being adjacent to what's happening right now but not going and trying to like rehash something, really informed this record.
Yeah, there's a big difference between following your inspiration and being inspired by the energy of a thing that's happening, and being your dad putting on putting on the cool T-shirt and being like, hey guys, like.
And plus, I would think authenticity is just so important now in 2023, where your fans know if it's real and you're connected to your art.
Yeah, and I think in a time where complete inauthenticity is kind of everywhere and prevalent everywhere, like like with FOMO, and like I think that in any kind of art, being authentic cuts through a little bit.
Yeah.
Brian and Justin in the morning, and Chicago's alternative all day.
Q101.